Do not let the lack of money hold you back from being your own boss. Hello, on a fairly regular basis, I get emails from people who say they want to have a home-based business or be successful in online marketing, but they don't have any money. Most times these people just quit. Or they go from one deal to the next, looking for the pie-in-the-sky opportunity that will never appear. They use the excuse that they don't have any money as the reason why they can't do online marketing or a home-based business and have success. When I hear people say that they can't do online marketing because they don't have any money, the first thing that comes to mind is, you don't really want to do this. Because if you really wanted to do this, you would find a way. Frank, how can you say that? You ask. Say I challenged you by saying, if you come up with $500 by next Monday, I will give you $100,000. What do you think the odds are you would have $500 by next Monday? 100%? You see, it's not about whether you have money, it's about whether or not you are motivated enough to take action. Let me give you an example. Let's say I lived in Alaska. I wake up in the middle of the night and I want some ice cream. But it is the middle of winter. It's 10 degrees outside and there is snow all over my car. If I really want ice cream, I am going to freeze my tail off, shovel off the snow, and drive to the store in a car that does not have time to warm up. But if I don't really want ice cream bad enough to go through all the effort and discomfort, I am just going to roll over and go back to sleep. I didn't really want ice cream. I was just wishing for ice cream. And there is a big difference between wanting something and wishing something. Most people are just wishing for money, a better life, and nicer things. But they do not want to go through the effort and discomfort of acquiring them. They have bought into the lie that success is easy or happens like winning the lottery. And all they do is look for reasons why they can't do something. The problem with that approach is it becomes a way of life. And the only way you are going to change things is if one day you wake up and say, enough of all that. It's time for change. I am going to do something to change my life now. And I am going to start. And I am going to do whatever I need to do to accomplish my dreams. Because no one else is going to do it for me. There are always going to be external obstacles and forces that tell you that you can't do something, but you have to know what it is deep down inside that you really want, because without that you do not have fuel to keep the fire burning hot enough and long enough to make the journey from fail to success. So if you are saying, I don't have any money, then my response to you is, that is exactly why you should be doing online marketing or have a home-based business. You need the money more than I do. And therefore you must find a way to do this business. Think about this. If you are a grown adult over 25 and you do not have a few $100s to start a home-based business, something is seriously wrong. Maybe you made some bad life choices, don't manage your money well, have wrong priorities, don't take personal responsibility for your life, or are just plain lazy and don't want to work. I don't know what the reasons are. And I don't need to know. But what you need to do is take a serious look in the mirror. And ask yourself, what is it that I truly want out of life? What is it? And this may take some time for you to answer. And whatever your answer is, that is your motivation for doing any home-based or online marketing business. You need to do this for your reasons. Not mine and not anyone else's. And if your reason is big enough and motivating enough, you will do whatever it takes, morally and legally, to make it so, because once you find the thing that truly motivates you, there will be no more excuses. You will be unstoppable. But you must have a big enough reason why. It must drive you, because you will have obstacles and hurdles and setbacks. And you will need a big reason why to push you through everything that will try to stop you. This is one of the true secrets to success. It is a foundation principle for all accomplishments throughout human history. Think about this. There are people who immigrate to the United States with nothing more than the shirt on their backs, start out as dishwashers or some other menial job, and within 5 to 10 years are very financially successful or even millionaires. Do you think they are any smarter? They sure didn't have any money. They had to do it all on their own, and they started at the bottom. Your success is not determined by you not having any money. It's about you finally getting a reason why that motivates you enough to take massive action. Success is when opportunity meets a determined will. It's about you getting off your rear end and quit making excuses and start something with your life that matters, and quit sitting around every night, getting your brain pickled from watching mindless television shows that suck the motivation and life right out of you. Sure, it's going to be tougher starting out with no money. But you can if you really want to. And if you don't do anything, who is going to do it for you? And if you don't start now, when are you going to do something? Nobody is going to do this for you. Mom and dad aren't going to pick up the pieces. The white knight in shining armor is a myth. And there is never going to be a perfect moment when all the stars are in alignment and Ed McMahon shows up on your doorstep with the big sweepstakes check. You have to do this yourself. When you finally have the attitude that you are going to do whatever it takes, ethically and morally, and then follow through with intelligent, massive action because you have a driving reason why, you will have everything you need to start achieving your dreams. You will find a way. You will be creative. You will work harder. You will work smarter. This message does not just apply to your online marketing opportunity. This message applies to your whole life. And if you do nothing with any opportunities one offer you, but you take this message to heart and apply it in a way that motivates you to change your life, then I have done a lot better thing for you than selling you on why you should be part of my opportunities. Now, I know there are some people reading this who really are in unfortunate financial circumstances beyond their control. This article was not intended to insult or belittle you or your situation in any way, but I would like to highly encourage you to reevaluate your situation. Because if you really want something better in life, and make up your mind to do something about it, and stick with it, you can change your whole life. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You can do it, if you have a big enough reason why. And even impossible situations can change, sometimes in an instant. I know this is true, because at one point in my life I had one of my businesses collapse, and I had to start from ground floor zero. And once I got of the pity potty, looked in the mirror, realized what was really important in my life, put my shoulder to the plow not looking back, and worked with an unrelenting determination to never, ever quit, I created success beyond what I could imagine, and my hope for you is that you will take this article to mind and it will light a fire in heart, so that you too will be unstoppable too in whatever you are called to do.